Well, hey there team, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Windbound. Now we've covered this previously. I really like this game. It's a bit of a mixed reception, I believe, because it's sort of a survival, action combat, roguelike where you island hop. Very pretty, I love it all, but when you die, the penalty seems very strong. Short of losing your inventory, you were reset to the beginning of the game, which is tough because you need to build boats to really go on it. We're talking tiny islands. We'll see. I get the feeling that there might be something going on that maybe a lot of us are missing. The developer hasn't delivered it well enough to the public. Like, it feels like there's a reason that it resets you so hard. And it got a lot of negative feedback on that. So I want to play some more because I really enjoyed it. But I agree with the wider community that thinks that it slaps you a bit too hard on the wrist when you die. But to me, it seems less of a misstep and more like maybe they're trying to do something with the gameplay mechanic. We just haven't understood it. But if you really want to go down that rabbit hole, that's on the developer for not explaining it well enough. Anyway, they've had a DLC update. Apparently it's their third one. It's added all sorts of stuff. I don't know what any of that means, because I haven't been keeping up to speed on it, but this is the perfect opportunity for us to revisit it and see what's going on. So we'll just go new game, overwrite the game, that's fine, whatever. I only really made it forward a couple of islands. Got killed by a giant pig or something. Alright, adventure, more challenge, Windbound experience, the eternal voyage, endless version made adventure, progressively more challenging. Only items in held inventory slots are obtained upon death. Boat is lost upon death. Return to chapter 1 upon death. And an adventure. Oh, hang on. Full inventory is retained. Boat is retained. Well, there you go. They've patched that out. Chapter progress is retained. Combat difficulty is reduced. Well, okay, this... A more challenging, an adventure focus. Survivalist is the one that it launched as. This is the intended experience. I'm going to play it on that. So that's cool that they've added another difficulty for everyone that didn't like it, but I want to play the game as intended. And maybe we can sort of glean from them what they're up to. But yeah, you lose your boat. You get held inventory slots, and I think that's like your quick bar slots, so it's not your wider inventory, it's just your hotkeys. Maybe, I'm not sure. Return to chapter 1 upon death. Now, I think it's not that hard to progress chapters. You just go and get like bloody lookout towers or something like that. I'm not sure. Maybe they're trying to go for a longer form roguelike. I've talked about this, how I'm open to that idea. The Long Dark sort of does that. Maybe they're going for the Long Dark, you know, in a way. I'm not worried about watching this intro. Can we get into it? Look at this though. So they're in a fleet or something and you get lost at sea and blah 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 and you wake up on an island. Alright. Animals with thick hides take very little damage from weapons without sharp metal or bone tips. That's interesting. All right. Off we go. Hey. I wonder if it's inverted. It is. Good. It's very pretty, isn't it? I love this art style. I harp on about this again and again. I'm not a Fortnite player per se, but I prefer this sort of caricature stylized over high fidelity realism any day of the week. It ages so much better. 10 years from now, this game will still look brilliant. Let's pick up 1,000,000 rocks. Now, do the rocks stack in your inventory? How do I pull up my inventory? Yeah, held items. There you go. What's this? Can I harvest that? I don't know. I've got a sneak button. I've got a crouch button. Oh, that's like my combat lock on. I start with a knife. Okay. fall damage is absolute savagery in this game, if I recall. So we'll have to keep an eye out on that. Wow, what a limited island that we've started on. How do we go jumping in water? Let's find out. That's alright. Copped us some stamina. You have to eat. I remember the food mechanics in this is actually quite aggressive. You can see my stamina going down, and it's going to go into a second string stamina bar, where that fades. It sort of represents hunger. But yeah, staying on top of hunger, I recall being a bit of an ordeal. Can I craft anything straight up with weapons crafting? I can craft a spear. And that's it. Right, so we can get these like tufts. Thick grass. There we go, we're getting new recipes. It's good to be coming back to this. In a way, I'm glad that they, like, you know, fundamentally, I guess gaming, philosophically, talking about it, I'm not a big fan of difficulty settings. You know, make the game as intended, and if it's too hard for people or too easy, then so be it. You know, like, just accept that. But that's from a theory perspective. In practice, this game was too hard for a lot of people and too punishing, and I'm glad that they went and they implemented something to help out those people. And potentially me to a point as well. Ah, we can make rope. Because this might end up being too hard and I'll just, you know, put it on the easy difficulty. So here we go. What's this? Grass sling? Yeah, I'll make that. I'll just make as much shit as I can. Now you can see that's going in my held items, which is good. Key items. Gorehorn crest. Now you can see I just took a stamina hit up the top from my hunger. Brass rope ×2. So I'm just going to basically go on a bit of a crafting spree here. Need some thick grass, need some stick. Palm frond. Hammer, which we can't do. Stick. And we already got the grass sling. So I believe... Oh, here we go. Select item, use. Now how do I do this again? Knife, grass sling. Aha! Alright. There we go. Okay. The controls are a little bit all over the place. That's okay. Get used to them. Oh, we got some berries over there we could eat. That's cool. Best eaten quickly after harvesting. Replenish your stamina. Good. So, I can just press up as a shortcut. Okay, that's cool. That's good. I don't want to start shit with those boars just yet. Well, is it dead? Yeah. Razor bub. Well, there you go. I was aiming for something else, but that's all right. I'll take raw meat. So, it seems that we've got no sticks on this island, and I believe we need to push on to the next one to get them. Such a lovely game. Alright. So we're grabbing a bloody doodaki. Ore of the Ancestors. That's cool. What's my inventory button? Ornate mysterious ore. Alright. Oh, hang on. What was that about crafting? Oh, you can switch between inventory and crafting. I see. So now we can make boats and that sort of stuff. Thick grass. There you go. So to get off this island, we basically need more grass. Oh, we're a bit hungry, so got to stay on top of that. So I'll just eat some of these berries. Yeah, because the hunger system gets pretty out of control in this, if I recall. You can make campfires to cook up food and that. Would love a stick, you know, but there's no trees on this island. And I don't know if I want to start shit with this big boar. You know what? I do want to start shit with this big boar. Ow. Got me right in the pun. Oh, okay, that won't stop him in his tracks. That's okay. I'm trying. Oh my god. The trying to roll is a task. Oh, for fuck's sake. So the only way to roll is to target, is to hold, well, can I freely roll here? No. So that's going to reset. Yeah, you can only jump. And if you want to roll, you have to go into this. But it's like animation locking me on the back of the sling. That's okay. That's just timing that I need to figure out. I should be able to keep all that inventory though. I never built a boat or anything. And then the thing with the boats is you can start building items on it and that. Fuck, I would really like to stream this as well. Really sort of scratch the surface. Well, I mean, you know, do more than scratching the surface. So here's the thing. Are we on... See, we start chapter 1. I think we start on a totally different island. You can see I've got most of my carried stuff with me. Is that some sort of, like, coal or something? Kind of looks like a different resource. No, this is a different island, but the setup to get to that island's the same. Oh, look at that. There's a tree on it. Oh, shit. That hurt because I hit the bottom. Ugh. Yeah, I'm still enamored with this game. I have plenty of time for a game that's going to be fuck you difficult. What did he just do then? Oh, some sort of food. Oh no. Rust cap. Right, so I can't really interact with that. So I think I'd actually have to turn up some sort of tree branch or something like that to get a spear. Because at the moment, my combat ability is a bit limited. And it looked like it was going to take me about 10,000 stones to kill that dude. Oh, we came close. It's like 6 or something. Oh, look at that. That was me obliterating my stamina bar because I wasn't paying attention. Let's pick up this, do I have to pick it up again or do I have the ore already? Looks like I already have it. Oh, look, there's something on that next island. Alright, we probably have enough to build this, this boat, to be honest. boat. Here we go. Let's get wriggling. Oops. Or maybe I get on it first. There we go. Roll, roll, roll your boat. Oh, look, there's fish. Yeah, so look, I get the difficulty for sure. I get the backlash to this game, but there's a lot of magic here. I've enjoyed it. I'm glad to be returning to it. Oh shit. I just clipped through the floor then. Oh, I think that might have been part of her climbing animation, perhaps. You don't actually have to jump. She figures it out on her own. Ooh. The guy widens the hunter and snares her prey. Right, so we got one bloody MacGuffin. I think we get 3 and then it unlocks something. I don't really know because I didn't really get much farther past this because we're going to have to start killing things and combat. People have pointed out, rightly so, it's a bit janky. I don't mind it, to be honest, but we'll see if I feel the same way. So we got to get these bloody Nautilus shells. Gotta be careful, come down here because you'll die. No, please don't do that, miss. I don't think I like the fact that she automatically climbs on things. That kind of gives me the irrits. Alright, doesn't seem to be any sticks around here. Look at that, there's something interesting going on over there. Oh, there's a storm over there. So what I really want is to push this boat. Oh, that island looks pretty marvelous. Let's go to that one. So I feel like this is a pretty good application. We were talking about it earlier on stream. You can always drop by and check out the variety show. Daily streams covering all sorts of games. We were talking about procedural generation and how it was the new hotness once upon a time, but now it's probably become more of a tool in your toolbox of things that you can put into a game. And this, I think, actually employs it quite well. The procedural generation isn't the core of what makes this game tick, but it's definitely a part of it. So we're going to these islands. They're simple enough, you know. Clearly, we need to find one that spawns wood in some way that we can get to it. My hunger's gone down a little bit. That's right. You know what? I'll just accept that small hit because I think the berries give you more than they give you plenty, to be honest. I'd be curious how you heal. What's going on here? I wonder if you're a friendly person. Oh, nope. You're just a dead person. Can't say I've ever seen that before. Maybe that's part of the DLC stuff. Who knows? The amulet's blessing would not help us after that night, not after what we intended to do, but perhaps it would grant safe passage again on the day the gods forgave us. Okay, parry ability. Just before an incoming blow lands, be careful, not every attack can be parried. Interesting. That's cool. So you can put your roast on, but it has to cook for a little bit, I believe. There's a bit of a timer. Counter mask. Increases the timing window for parrying. Ooh! Parry ability? What, I have to craft the parry? It's a bit strange, isn't it? Grass basket. And store 5 more items. Alright. Now we want to avoid those gigantic fucking pigs. Alright, there we go. We got a stick. Now we're going. Now we're going, team. Fire. Stick spear. Hey. There we go. Oh, watch out for these blokes. Two of them at once? Not likely. Not likely. Oh, waiting for my stamina. Oh, what are you doing? I have no bag space. I have no bag space. Boat. Boat accessories. Food. Survival. Palm bag. Grass rope. Palm frond. Oh fuck, hang on. Let's make some room for that. Alright, let's see if we can find some more fronds. What's that out there in the water? That's cool. Something distracting me. I think that means I've got 3. 4. 5. So I believe I will lose this bag if I die. Oh, I've got the parry ability. Okay. I don't think I can... Oh, can't chop. New recipe axe. That's cool. Kind of rewards that exploration, you know? Oops. Oh, fuck. Are you kidding? Oh, he ran away. Interesting. I got feathers. Blink frond. Okay. Bugger. Oh, there's a tower here as well I could climb up and do something with. Let's do that. See, it's good. I enjoy this a lot, actually, but I'm curious how far it goes and how deep it goes. And to be honest, we're only at the beginning, but like, what happens when I play it for 2 hours and I die and it resets me? Will it fuck me up that bad, or like, who knows? Only time will tell. So it makes a great first impression. But there are definitely some fair questions about its longevity. Alright, so we've got 2 of these dudakis, so that's good. Let's see if I can slip off the back here. Nice. Right. Now I'm going to be a bit of a puss bag. And I'm going to double back, because I don't want to fight these big blokes. Crafting at the fire. What's this? Jerky? Deliciously roasted meat. Oh, nice. Creates 2 pieces of jerky. Not as nourishing, but much longer lasting. That is cool. We're not going to do that just yet. Seems that we've got a day-night cycle as well. Oh, cool. It's highlighting the ones that I've already ticked over. Oops. Stop doing that, miss. Let's go to this little one over here. I guess I could always double back that away. But, and then there's that thing in the reef, which it seems interesting. But yeah, really, you know, high exploration. I like it a lot. I wonder if there's sea monsters. I don't know. Can I eat while I'm underway? Sort of. Delicately roasted meat. Let's go. Look at that. I've got my health back as well. Oh, hang on. This is a pretty piss-weak island. I don't know if there's going to be any pigs on this island. It's alright. We'll veer off. Looks like that one's got another one of these towers, so that's kind of good. Yeah, I guess my main takeaway is that this game sets a great first impression, and there's some really wonderful stuff going on here. But like I said, you can't ignore the feedback from the wider community against it. Now, like I said, most of the time it's a penalty for death. Okay, sure. It seems that they've reacted and added a new difficulty selection, which is cool. So, you know, I can only sort of say my expectations are high, that the longer you play this game, it's only going to get better. But, you know, I do have my concerns. So, I might, like I said, I might find myself streaming this. Because what can I say? You know, I'll admit my biases. I know I'm quite critical on a lot of different games, but something about this game, still to this day, ever since I played it originally, I can't shake it. There's just something really cool about it. Oh, really? Really? What is going on? Worst aim ever. There we go. Oh, I got some sort of bone this time. That's interesting. New recipe, bone tip spear? Oh, daddy. Oh shit, here comes dad. Alright. Let's see if we can counter him. Oh, maybe not. Oh no. What have I done? I'm overexerted. Alright. Nice. Oh, okay, so it seems we get the same. Okay. I just wanted to know, you know? Cool. Alright, well. And presumably when I save, it's just a straightforward case of just saving. Nice. Not really messing around there. Cool. So like I said, mostly just to put it back on the radar, I haven't played enough of this game to truly tell you what the DLCs have added substantially from a veteran's perspective. So my part is to signal boost the game, to let you know that this exists if you missed it. It's a weird personal favorite of mine. I can't shake it, but I really do enjoy it. It had a lot of issues around its difficulty punishment system, yet it looks like they've absolutely patched that system, not out, but they've patched in a difficulty setting, so that should, you know, alleviate it, or at the very least let you know that the devs are actively trying to work with the player base, so that's cool. And like I said, third free DLC being added as well, so they're clearly upgrading it and still supporting the game over time. So I basically, if you find this interesting and I've put it on your radar or your wish list or you pick it up, let me know. I'd be curious because for my part, that's the main point of this video. If it is well received, we might do some more episodes, might even stream it as well. I'm streaming more and more. So there's a good chance that you'll see more of this on the channel. All right, team, thanks again for joining me. Might just leave it there for the time being, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.